And there we are. Hello, everybody. It is Tuesday. Now that I'm checking, June 27th, 2023. And I almost lost my train of thought because as I go live here and I'm on PC, I need to set up my spare chat window. Nice little setup because when I'm staring at my computer monitor, the chat is to my left. So on my Xbox screen, the chat is on the right-hand side, but it allows for me to easily track if anyone's going to say anything outside of what's on top of the screen. So, cool stuff. All right, so we're continuing with Warhammer Boltgun. It's really good, but the lack of enemy variety. I think it's like the same handful of enemies over and over again. And I was talking about this yesterday. Like, we could contest that Doom and Doom 2 had the same problem, but there was something a little more nuanced about Doom's approach. But that's nitpicking, really, because I would give Warhammer Boltgun. I almost did it again. An 8 out of 10. It's fun. It's frenetic. It's like if Doom Eternal was, if Doom was never a thing, but Doom Eternal came out like years ago, this is what it would be. And there are a lot of stages, like holy shit. Too bad enemies can't taunt us. I always do this. I'm gonna double check my audio. Okay, we're good. Just checking. Yeah, the only thing this is missing is like the meat hook for the shotgun. We can jump and taunt. That's awesome. Keep forgetting about this melee system. I'm assuming there's enemies down here now. Dude, even the Gibs, they slide down the stairs. Holy fuck. I've never noticed that before. That's amazing. Two missing keys. I like how there's no crouch. I just realized that. There is no crouch whatsoever, but it's not really bothersome. I mean, Doom didn't have that either. Doom didn't have crouch. Only through, like, GZDooM and all that did we ultimately get, like, extra features. Which, I don't know, I think Doom is perfect as it is. It's one of those timeless games that it still inspires to this day. I mean, look at what we're streaming here. But yeah, Doom is just so good. This is so cool. back here. Damn it. Totally looked like a secret spot. The amount of violence in this is incredible. Too bad we don't have a flashlight. Whoops. Oh, he only lost 20 health. Never mind. Kind of like jumpy puzzlish. Whoa, hold on a second. Hold on a second. Okay, I thought that was going to lead to a secret. There's gotta be like a secret or something here, man. Nope. Stop it! Freaking out, man. Dude, the lighting on this is incredible. Holy shit. Stupid skull. Ooh, I'm glad I didn't just recklessly jump there. And I would assume that when we get back to the other room, didn't mean for that to rhyme. Even though I had the time. I just lost my train of thought, whatever. Yeah, I was right. Whoa, hey, 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 hey. Dude, this is great. The violence in this is awesome. Okay. This just dawned on me. Whomever does the voice work for this game, It sounds like Keitel from Destiny 2. Like we're oh damn it. I just ruined the game for myself. The stream is not endorsed nor sponsored by Reddit. Whoa! Whoa, buddy! That was actually a nice save. No, that whoa! Ah, whoa! There we go. Beautiful. Damn, I realized it at the last second. Dude, the lighting and effects in this are incredible. Seriously. Love it. Alright, so I believe we have to go out the way we came, maybe? Kind of just looping around here. In some instances, I do wish there was a map, because with the way these stages are intricately designed, the level design in this is very good. It's easy to lose track of where you were. Like, really easy. Like we're making progress here.
Scour the stars of the heretic.
All right, Keitel. Would love to see the dev process behind all of this. Just talk to them about how they went about designing all these stages. I love shit like that. Ah, here we go. I'm surprised I actually made it back here. Dude, those guys do a fuck ton of damage. Holy shit. Is that a kick or a... Whatever. I'm reading way too into this. Dang, good gypsy. Alright, so that is a melee weapon. What am I missing here? What are we missing? There. Thank you. Thank you, self! Whoa, dude, this is cool. Whoa. I'm so distracted right now. It's a fucking chainsaw. Love it! I thought it was just a club. I didn't realize that was a purge. Page! Page, I tell ya, page! Come on! I seriously need... Thank you. Love it. Seriously need a hat. Conducting ritual? This is where we came from. Okay. I would imagine when we dash at an enemy, from their perspective, it's like hearing a Mack truck come at you with its horn held down. It's like, bang! Stop it! Spurges seem to be happening without much warning. Kind of like the films. They just kind of kept happening. Heard what? Yeah, it's interesting how all these pickups are laid out. Again, speaking from a design language perspective, like, this is deliberate. Like, they want you to go to places of interest or follow a particular path. And that could work into both combat loops and or exploration loops. Really cool stuff. Yeah, I think the biggest complaint is the lack of a map feature. Like, that would actually have been pretty cool. But, again, with design language, the devs want you to go around and look at everything and get lost, so you pay more attention to the background. So I can see that trade-off. Is it me, or, like, are ads far more intrusive? Like, I'm getting nothing but ads on my screen. On my spare screen. Fuck. Yeah, see? So this guy's leading me here. I didn't pick these up. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go straight. And I'm just gonna stop there. Okay, AI. Needs more Necrons. Okay, we were shooting guys in the face there. There's a switch I'm missing, because there's all these panels here. And I fucking don't know which one to press. Now that I'm thinking about it, there was that, shit. And I played the fuck out of Elden Ring, but there was that, the church in Elden Ring. What was it called? This is reminding me of that, with its architecture. Our little bot said something about a ritual. Maybe we need to flip a switch or something and press F to pray. Okay, so this is where we definitely came from. So he was like a ritual. Hold on a sec here. Okay, yes. So if I use the mouse and keyboard, shift is sprint, as usual. Yeah, what the fuck am I missing here? I'm not even using the plasma gun. Europe. Ah, here we go. Okay. That's what I was missing. Thank you, bot. Damn it, now I can't help but think of Kaido. Fuck. Soup. Go for a nice meat stew right now, huh? The lighting is super impressive in this, man. Again, hats off to the dev team. Seriously, hats off to the dev team for making this game look this gorgeous. Now, if Doom 2 and its engine GZDooM, which can pretty much make the game run like this. If they could implement lighting like this, and if they could somehow recreate Doom 2 within the style of this engine, I think we'd have perfection. But you don't want to fix what's not broken. Doom 2 is amazing. Purge.
Hail to the Emperor, heretic!
Excuse me. Okay. Double kill. She dances around the stage. Interesting. Okay. So best case scenario, we work around the outside and then ultimately take on the boss, because I just got shredded before, which is why I loaded my save. I'm doing, like, intermittent saves here. I think that'll be the best thing to do. Since we're trying to get a feel for this and not get completely annihilated. Yeah, we need... Okay, so we need to stick more to here, because these enemies keep spawning in. Yeah, see? Cheapo! Dude, it's really hard to pay attention to your health. Holy fuck! We're gonna have to, intermittently save scum here. I'd rather not, but hey. Whoops. What are we getting hit by here? This is cheap. Alright, let's do another save. This is going a little smoother than usual here. So it's kind of like Doom's Archvile. That's doing absolutely nothing. Huh. Yeah, man, this is starting to lose my interest a little bit. Don't know how I feel about it. I seemingly have stumbled upon a way to cheese this. That was really cheap. Okay. I will say though, like, I really am enjoying this. I don't like to just stream something and then stop abruptly. The game is gorgeous. It's a lot of fun. The fun factor is insane, but it's... I don't know, man. The enemy variety is really starting to get to me. I hope we get another weapon type soon. Okay, so we were down there. Come out there if we were to go down there. Can't go in there. Went down there. Bazinga. Oh. Okay, this had better be it. Yeah, man, it's such a juxtapose, too, because at its core, this is brilliant. It's just, I don't know. Is there no end to the hearsay that pervades this place? The information we seek is here, but the very laws themselves seem to turn against us. Find what we need before chaos claims. Like, technically, this is incredible. It's just, Whoa. Holy shit. Okay. Oh, dude, that is fucking awesome. Oh, wait, is that the same thing? Never mind. I thought it was like a portal or something. You really need to stop doing that, familiar friend.
Bolt and sword.
I don't have swords. I just have bolts, and I shoot them. Hence the term Boltgun! I get it now. The secret of Warhammer has been revealed to me. Ooh. Whoa, hey! Looks like the enemy had trouble spawning there. Dude, this is crazy, man. Fuck! This is, oh my god. Hats off to the art department. Seriously, this is fucking awesome. Such a great looking game. Hey! What the fuck are you, what the... Alright, I'm loading this again, because that was fucking bullshit. Wait. Eh, whatever. 20 damage. Shit. Much better. Okay, what the fuck, man? So it appears that all these sprites here were 3D renders and they just turn them into whatever image format they use. I would assume it's a PNG. Excuse me. I hate random sneezes, I really do. right, let's see. I'm curious. What happens when we jump into this? Don't cross the streams, kids. Nothing. Okay. Thought we were gonna take damage or something. What happens if we fall all the way down? Oh, it's a. Oh, it's interesting. Interesting. There has to be something back here. No, what? I call shenanigans on that, and it looks like we started from up there. So for science, what happens if we do this? Oh, and we don't take fall damage. Interesting. I like that. Very cool. All right. Cool teleporting effects, bro. They constantly try to trap you, dude. Come on. Oh my god, this is what I'm talking about. Like, I love this game, I do, but it's starting to, the one-trick pony nature of it's wearing off, man. I don't know. I don't have a good feeling about this. Yeah, once you learn to game the system, it's like, oh! So we're human then. Oh my god, really? I'm surprised they don't have any type of weapon with a zoom on it. Especially for cases like this. Hey. enemies spawn in, we just turn around and run away, and then bottleneck all of them. And I suppose it loops around? Oh shit, there's one on my ass. Fuck! Oh, we gotta do all that all over. Okay, thank God. Much better. Okay. Lock and load, bro. Interesting. Puzzly? Fuck? Okay. I think we need to make our way up. Oh! Dude! Oh, interesting! Ooh, this is like, whatchamacallit? MC Escher. Interesting. This is, actually pretty fucking awesome. Okay, let's do a save here. I have a feeling we're gonna have to jump down. Nah. No! We're saving it. Okay, so we're going this way. Okay, so that put us kind of back to where we were here. Okay. So again, this shows you why there are no maps in this game, because I am now actively exploring this area to make progress instead of just constantly checking a map. It's actually kind of cool. It's just the enemy variety's lacking so much, man. That is really its biggest problem. Because otherwise, this is perfectly fine. Like, this game is awesome. Seriously, this game is awesome. But the idea that, like, we're going all topsy-turvy here, this is level design. I wouldn't say at its best, but this is quite excellent level design. Whoa. The store has a red thing on it. Must be important. Another red thing. Another red thing. Ooh. Another red thing. I think this is the one that puts us down. Yes. Ah! Ah! Ha ha! Okay. Alright, I see the theme here. Okay, cool, cool. Okay, so we want to follow the candles, apparently. Do some platforming here. My hands are a little sweaty. Aha! This is actually kind of clever. Okay. Red is like any like primary color. Red, green, blue, orange, whatever. Ooh. There we go. That is an indicator of like, hey, see? So this is what I'm talking about. All these items are scattered, so we actually go through to pick them up. I was just about to hit like F something. It's a quick save. There we go. I feel like Pac-Man. Or. Yeah, this could be dialed back just a little bit. That's a little too much. Downward to data archive. The bullets are literal squares. That's amazing. Dude, holy shit. What I'm starting to really notice and enjoy about Warhammer here is how it's like future retroactive sci-fi with space magic. Warlocks, eat your heart out. Okay, purge. Purge! Lock and load, bitches! Oh, again? Come on, dude. This is what I'm talking about. What the fuck am I clipping on? Wrong button. That's a Destiny issue right there. Headshots. Starting to notice that pattern here. Okay, let's do a save here. Hopefully I don't get hit. go, dude. What the fuck? Oh my god. May I ask why that's not working? Why can I not clamber onto that? That's impossible. Teleporter? Whoa. Aha! But we need to get to the top. Okay. How the hell is this guy? Thank God there's no recoil here. Okay, we're doing a save. It's like the Bethesda logo. Bethesda logo. shard is inside some kind of vault in these canyons. Seek out any signs of Imperial presence and search any means of ingress. Beware, the heretics should not be far behind. Whoa! I hope we get some new enemies here, man. What? Why are... Ah! This is really cool, man. Feels like I'm in, the Gerudo Desert. Yeah, it's like the same enemies. Oh, man, come on. This game had such potential. It's such a shame because it's so good. Like, it feels to me... Now, I used to make Doom 2 stages. Of course, you know, you're using assets that already exist, but you put your own spin on it. And one thing I remember making a very... I should say the thing I drove the point home on the most was, even though as stages progress, I did a 12-stage Metal Gear Solid mod. Or WAD set. It wasn't WAD. Mod, it was WAD. Where's all the data? The WAD files, WAD extensions. And the first stage had only the Gestapo officer from Castle, or from Wolfenstein, which was the dock and then the heliport. And then the heliport stage had more pistol zombies because they drop handgun ammo. So I would put the Gestapo officers in as a means to have them shoot you with shotguns, even though they would drop ammo, basic ammo. And then on stage 2, I threw imps into the mix. And then stage 3, I put shotgunners into the mix. And then stage 4, I put chain gunners into the mix with a side of Cyber Demon and plasma ammo if you could find it. So, even though I designed stages around Metal Gear Solid, I made very sure, and I was really specific, to put specific enemies in that felt like you were naturally progressing. And then Doom's case, looking at the vanilla version of Doom or vanilla version of Doom 2, it feels as if the stages were designed with the enemies in mind. So even though it was pistol zombies, shotgun zombies, chain gunners, Gestapo officers, if you should make them, or you go into like the secret levels, or barons or knights or arachnotrons or whatever, it feels that enemies were placed in specific parts of the map. Or again, the map was designed around particular enemies. Here, what I feel happened, and it's starting to become far more evident in this stage, there were a handful of enemies that the design team created, and then they were tasked with throwing them into these really cool stages. So the stages were designed separately. It had that awesome cathedral that we just went through in the past 5 whatever stages. Now we have this really cool desert canyon thing. Excellent stage design. But no matter how good these stages are, you're limited to the same 10 enemies. It's interesting. It's such an interesting paradigm to Doom, because Doom, it's a corridor shooter, if you break it down to its purest. But the way tricks and traps or tripwires and false floors and doors and like switch traps, whatever, everything feels pretty clever, and the levels are designed around the enemies. Here, the levels are just designed and they threw enemies in. That I think that's what I'm trying to say, and that's what I'm feeling. I don't know, man. This is continuing to stream this doesn't look good. I'm giving it a fair shake. I am remaining as optimistic as possible. I love this game. I really do. Just the level... I'm sorry. The enemy variety really hurts it, and it's such a shame. I would imagine everyone involved with this project is super passionate Warhammer fans. And I feel like, with me saying I'm not too keen on the work they did with enemy placement, I feel that's a little insulting towards the team. I'm looking at this objectively. I'm not trying to shit all over the developers' work, because this is truly some excellent work. It's just the enemy design, like, I don't know, at least try and theme some kind of enemies instead of just like rank and file, heavy guys, flying things. Rank and file, flame guys. Rank and profile, flying things, heavy soldiers, rank. It's, I don't know. It feels really stilted. Because otherwise, this is a treat, dude. Like the art design in this is something else. Like, I am truly enjoying the level design. I feel like something's chasing me down here. Oh, those are tumbleweeds. That's awesome. Phantom, yo, this is really good, man, but the enemy variety is lacking, and it hurts it. I was just saying before you dove in, like, Doom had this really good balance of excellently designed corridor stages between open and small areas. And, it feels like they just threw enemies into stages just to populate them. You want the other FPS too? Oh, yes! That's the one that's more like Destiny. I don't know, man. Like, with the way live services have been going and just the way that it's this never-ending thing that's always the same. But Destiny's the only exception. I take exception to Destiny. That is the only live service game I play. It's a shame that Friday 13th is suffering the fate it is, but it's going to be in the hands of modders now, and I already have 3 good versions of it. Of course, Complete Edition's the best. Return to Crystal Lake is interesting because there's developer-oriented stages in that version. I don't know why they didn't carry those forward, but anyway. Friday the 13th is a perfect example of why I hate live service games. I love Destiny, though, but I hate the live service behind it. But they may be lore locked, so I'm assuming that means when you're playing, say, the industrial stage, and you can pick one character, and you notice that the enemies you're fighting in the industrial stage are, say, necromorphs, or necromancers, whatever you call them. Once you defeat the necromancers, you can play as the necromancers. I mean, is that the gist of it, what you're trying to say? But dude, like, don't get me wrong. Like, I probably won't stream this after today. I'm going to be honest. This is really good. This is excellent. The fun factor, I give this a 10, dude. The fun factor is excellent. Everything feels heavy. It feels Warhammer, but the enemies just... The lack of enemy variety really hurts this otherwise excellent experience. This is like a moral dilemma, seriously. I'm kind of upset at this. Because I can see what they're doing, and it's awesome. It's the lack of enemy variety sucks, man. Yeah, look at the light transition here, man. Like, this is really cool. Check that out. You go from here to here. DLC most likely. Ah, yeah, of course. Like, one thing is for sure, and I'm doing this because I love the developers, and I love the work that they did with Terminator Resistance. I don't know if you've played Terminator Resistance, dude. You and I were around the same age, and we share similar interests, and I know for a fact that, like, you love the Terminator. Terminator Resistance feels like a Fallout 3 expansion pack, because it feels like you're playing Fallout 3, but modernized with Terminators. Dude. Terminator Resistance was such a pleasant surprise. And the reason I mentioned Terminator Resistance is because the same team that is doing that did that game, I should say, is developing RoboCop Rogue City. That's absolutely, without a doubt, I will be purchasing RoboCop and streaming it on day one. That is what I'm most excited for. Dude, I mean, you don't even, just download it. Just find it somewhere and download it. Like, I mean, you know, if you want to legit purchase it, that's up to you, but you could find it easily. I mean, I purchased it and I found it, so. Terminator Resistance was excellent. I first played it on Xbox, and then I got it off of Games with Gold, Good Old Games, which if you want to purchase DRM free stuff, like GOG, I think is one of the best examples of what storefronts should be. But either way, Terminator Resistance is excellent, dude. Especially when you start facing T-800s. Oh, dude. And it feels like the original film. Like, when you're sneaking around at night, it has that aesthetic of the first film with the future war sequences, like where the first Terminator film picks up, where it shows the hunter-killer coming into focus, and then it turns and it stops for a second, and then it hovers across the top of the screen, and then it has, you know, the preface. The war will not be fought in the future, but here tonight, in our time. And then the dream sequence with Kyle, where he jumps in a truck and the HK guns him down. That's what it's like running around at night, dude, and it's fucking awesome because you're fighting Terminators. You're fighting like junk enemies, but it's cool because like with Doom, the enemies start off basic. You have basic weaponry, and then it ramps up. So now you get the phase plasma rifle and 40-watt range, and then you can upgrade it. And then like you open drawers and you pillage and plunder stuff. And you use that as a currency to upgrade your weapons. It's really good stuff. On the surface, it's a little rough around the edges, but it pays perfect homage to the films, dude. That's why I am so excited with RoboCop. I'm not really looking into it much, but from what I've seen, it looks really good. But coming back full circle to Warhammer here, you could see the devs really cared about the source material. It's just... it feels like they just threw enemies in stages to populate them so you could shoot at stuff while you're admiring the beautiful vistas. But dude, Terminator Resistance, I cannot recommend it enough. And you can easily run through it in like a few days if you sit with it for like a couple of hours. Like, you play like an hour or two like throughout the week, you'll beat it in like 3 or 4 days. It's really good. It tells a good story too. And it ties back full circle to the opening sequence of Terminator 2. But yeah, man, as much as I hate to say this, I think after today, I'm going to move on from this. Like, I really want to keep playing this. It's just... I'm constantly juxtaposed with how I feel about this, and I hate that when I play games, or stream games, I should say. I want to enjoy stuff. You know, like Friday the 13th, man, I could play that offline all fucking day. I don't even think about it.
My love of the Imperium is matched only by my hatred of the heretic.
Damn, you are real... you have some strong beliefs there, and I'm not going to question them. Because you'll kill me, or you'll murder, you'll turn me into like a pile of meat. Meat!
I am an angel of death.
Alright. Otherwise, what's up, man? How the fuck you doing? I am gonna see... please forgive me here for a second. I had some dried Greek yogurt in my mustache. Okay. So. Let's see if there are weapon cheats like Doom. You know, it's funny that you mentioned that. Hold on a second. Give me 1 sec here. Hold on. Alan Wake 2 is a little more niche for me. I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, I respect what they're doing, but I have no interest in it. Hold on. Give me 1 sec. Give me 1 sec. There are no cheats for this. There are trainers for the PC. Let's see here. No reload Boltgun. Yeah, these are all stupid. Okay. So, I was actually thinking about this the other day. All right. I'm going to put my controller down and adjust my my headset here. I really need to pee. I am genuinely excited for Starfield. It looks like Fallout 3 in space, and for me, that's more than enough to instantly jump on it. And I think a lot of people share the same sentiment. Fallout 3 is still hella incredible. I should stream that. I should stream going through the whole game with like my fucking jacked character and just annihilate everything, dude. I mean, at one point, I was just free roaming. And I was going around on hard mode and annihilating everything within seconds. The way I set my character up, I literally broke that game in half. Well earned, too, because I did it all legit. I didn't use any cheats. It's on the Xbox 360 version. I do have the PC version, but I couldn't get modding to work, so I left it at that. But, and this is a big but. This is a big but. And you just said it right there. If Starfield is going to be successful, imagine what Starfield Online is going to be. Absolutely correct. I cannot disagree with you whatsoever. Like, seriously, if I had like $100, I'd like give it to you because I'm like, yes. But considering Bethesda's track record, now I'm not talking about Redfall. That's Bethesda is Bethesda as an umbrella. The Bethesda ecosystem, right? I'm not talking about Redfall. But since yes, abso-fucking-lutely. Fallout 76, I was like, ooh, this looks cool. Watch, if you could check this, if you could remember to check this out, dude, I highly suggest you look at it. It's called The Fall of 76 by the Internet Historian. I watched that like 3 times. It's like, fuck. Starfield looks amazing, but so did 76. So I think what I'm going to do, just to play it safe, and kind of loosen up my September, because in September it starts off with RoboCop, and then Armored Core is hands down absolutely day one if I could finish RoboCop in time, and then Phantom Liberty. Those 3, no contest. I will be getting those for Xbox. But Starfield, I'm a little worried, and even though it seems Xbox learned from their Redfall mistake, and they're talking up Starfield because of it, I hope they're not trying to just con us. Like, they're trying to instill confidence. That's what a con man is. You build confidence and rip people up. I'm just worried that people are going to overlook shortcomings and say it's great because it's going to be better than 76. Better than 76 can mean anything. It's going to be on Game Pass, yes, but I don't do Game Pass. I'm old school. I want to, digitally own my shit. I don't really think that means anything. But I don't want to pay a subscription to play games. I want to pay for the games to play. So in a way, yes, we are paying for we're paying for a license, or we're paying for a subscription. I would rather own it on my account than be like, whoops, my Game Pass ran out. I didn't renew it. I can't access all these games. That is really the main reason why. All of my bros argue with me. They're like, dude, what the fuck? Why don't you have Game Pass? You're a streamer. And I'm like, I want to digitally own my shit and not own a subscription. It's like Netflix, right? Like, for instance, I have Batman. I have the Blu-ray, the Tim Burton Batman. I got like the whatever edition of it. It's like the best version of it on Blu-ray. I was upstairs and I was actually HBO Max. I was browsing HBO Max. I'm like, oh, Tim Burton's Batman. I could have easily come downstairs, grabbed my Batman Blu-ray, went back upstairs, put it in my tray, close the tray, if you remember what those are, and play it. But out of convenience, I watched it on HBO Max. That's what I'm against when it comes to games. I would rather own the file through PC or download the file, whatever, or own it through my account. I don't want to fall victim to everything's through subscription service. You know? Yeah, that's true, but with the way things have been going and the way I've been experiencing them, it really pains me to say this, but it's the absolute truth, is you will have better means getting games through piracy and illegitimate cracking means than through legit means. Why is that? Well, look at Friday the 13th, the game. I streamed this, and I've been talking about it since I did this last week, but the game's going to be pulled from all retail fronts, digital or physical, at the end of the year. And then at the end of next year, they're shutting the servers down. For people who own it legitimately, you're not going to be able to access it after the end of next year. So, what does that mean? You spent, let's just say, $40 on a complete edition. You could play it now. You could log in if peer-to-peer servers allow you to. You can still enjoy it. But, as I tested, and I really hope this isn't the case, but from what I've tested, if I can't connect to the Ilphonic, which is the developer of the game, if I can't log into the Ilphonic servers, I cannot play this game that I purchased. However, I found it's Codex. They're a crack group that does really good releases. Like they're like pretty. It's weird I say legit, but like, you know, people like, oh, don't download that. There's viruses in it. Like this is a legit group that puts releases out that are reliable. It's a reliable group. I had to find a pirated, cracked version of Friday the 13th to play it without online restrictions. What is wrong with that? What is wrong with that? If I want to play a game without any online hooks or logins or services, I have to go through illegitimate means. And that's why it's like, that's what it's going to be like in 20 years. Like, we're not going to be able to own anything, dude. Even fucking automobiles are doing this. Like, BMW has a subscription service so you could access cruise control and, like, interior lighting. It sounds ridiculous, but it's true. So, begrudgingly, I would rather, if I'm going to purchase something, I want to be able to play it without reliance on a subscription service. So going back to Starfield, I'm excited for it. From what they have showcased, it looks very good. But I'm remaining hesitant with a bit of optimism. And I'm going to see what people say about it. Because I don't want to, like, download it and, like, pop it in. And then it turns out it was, like, worse than Cyberpunk's look. I don't want to experience that. It's going to tarnish its reputation. If you think about it, I think it's safe to hope, not say it, it's safe to hope that Microsoft learned from the Redfall debacle. I mean, there was the writing was on the wall for that for a while, but it just goes to show you that, like, it's all about the money for these companies. You know, they want to monetize the fuck out of everything, and they want control over what we consume. It's not like it used to be 20 years ago where we went to Toys R Us and bought a cartridge, and, you know, this is my cartridge. I could do what I want with this. The cartridge was the license. Like, whenever you turn on Sega Genesis, you use by or under license from Sega Enterprises Ltd. I mean, we saw that with every Sega game that we turned on. You know what I mean? So Starfield looks really good. I'm really excited for it, but I'm like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Fallout 76 looked incredible too. But we'll see. My hopes are high. I don't want to be let down because that's I don't understand why it's like that these days. Everything is a letdown. Like, oh fuck, it's online only. Oh fuck, they're pulling the servers. Oh fuck, I can't access this even though I paid. Like, it's getting irritating, dude, especially as a streamer. Like, trying to remain fresh with variety, like, I want to be able to access shit whenever I want. That's why I emulate. You know, I don't mean to keep ranting here and spinning my wheels, but, like, Sonic Origins Plus just came out. These games have been out since 1991, and everybody just keeps... you can see the mouse on the screen as I'm scrolling around here, but, like, all the... I have 552 Sega Genesis ROMs. I never have to worry about purchasing Sonic the Hedgehog for, like, the 20th time. Like, that, it just sucks. What the fuck, man? What the fuck? It really sucks. Like, everyone's going crazy over, like, Metal Gear Solid. Dude, I mean, it's great you can play Metal Gear Solid on Switch. I have a PSP that I jailbroke years ago. And I could play... I've been playing Metal Gear Solid Portable at my leisure for, like, the past 15, 20 years. Everyone's like, oh, wow, man, Metal Gear Solid's coming to the Switch. I'm gonna buy it. Like, how many times have you bought the same game? That's what we've been conditioned to. The fuck? Something's wrong with that, man. Where are we? Goddamn. Fuck! Anyway. Okay, everything's dead here. Yeah, this is where we came. Something's stuck to my tooth. I guess we go this way. Yeah, I guess so. No. It's like in the first Terminator, Brian Thompson, I think. What's wrong with this picture? Plenty, bro. There's plenty wrong with this picture. Nope, I'm looping around here. Aha! No. Okay, did something open up here? I love that tumbleweed. Dude, the lighting, man. I didn't realize that the first run. Holy fuck. Yeah, this is very impressive technically, dude. Like, they did a really good job with this. Level design, at least. Ah, here we go. But yeah, enemy variety is really starting to, really starting to hurt this here.
My shield is disgust.
Okay. Plague Toad? Oh, this is slime. Okay. It's a new enemy? A bloat drone? Dude, it's crazy how good this looks, man. This is fucking awesome. The level designs, I am always fascinated by the level designs. This enemy variety really hurts it, dude. And it's cool how, like, the backgrounds are a good mix of 3D and 2D assets, like this here. Like, it's... Why are these shrubs turning? What's up, guys? Hey, man. We're just keeping our eye on you. Alright, cool. Can we get hurt by the cactus? No. Can we attack the cactus? No. Okay, can't go there. This reminds me of the opening sequence in Doom 2016, which is really good. It's like we're on Mars. Get your ass to Mars. Get your ass to Mars. Get your ass to Mars. Get 2 hours later. Get your ass there. I would love to see a conversion of this where they swap all the enemies out for Doom characters. That'd be amazing. Oh, we did. We literally just did a full circle there. Yeah, you could easily circumvent enemies just by sniping them. Nice. Whoa, hey! This is what I'm talking about. It's not a good sign when I'm starting to pick the negatives away. Or constantly dwell on the negatives. That's not a good sign.
I am the wrath of the God Emperor.
speaking of which, I'm seeing a Starfield commercial on my Twitch output from the award-winning creators of Skyrim and Fallout 4. It does look really good, though, man. I hope it lives up to what we're hoping for it from it. It's good. Ah, here we go. E. The hell? Damn, that guy kind of did some damage there. Okay. Why couldn't we just keep the weapons? What's up with that? I don't like that. No! Oh, man! I love how armor's called contempt. That's a nice little touch. I hold myself in contempt! That's cool. Corrupted Canyon. Sounds kind of groovy. Oh, they followed me, nice. Okay, I'm getting shotgun ammo now. Okay. Alright, we're up to this part here. Let's do a save. No! That's how I feel like when I die.
I will wade through the blood of our enemies.
Okay. Wait away, bro. I don't have any ammo. Damn, dude. Much better.
Emperor be praised.
Okay. Yeah, dude, wow, come on. Yeah, this is done after today. Okay. going... No, we're not. You can see now that I'm going a little more, briskly, starting to take a lot of damage. But then when you stop, you can easily dispatch enemies. It's weird. Ugh. Water gets you wet! The sun rises in the east! Follow posted speed limit! Serve the public trust! Protect the innocent! Uphold the law! Yes, that's do not shy in a hopeless fight for endeavor's its own reward. That's actually a really good one. What is up, Dare Loki? I'm really torn on this. This is Warhammer Boltgun, of course. Level design wise, with its retro shtick and the way it's doubts not thy strength while fate prevails. I take it you're a Warhammer fan? Like, my honest review or opinion on this is the fun factors through the roof. Level design and art design are just impeccable. But enemy variety really sucks, and that's where I'm like, today, I'm done, man. Like, I'm really trying hard to work through that, but it's just, unfortunately. Yeah, man, unfortunately, like, I'm trying so hard to love this. And I really do. But I'm trying. Justice allows no doubt.
I will make my brothers proud. The Emperor guides my sword. I am cleansed in the blood of my enemies.
I am death incarnate. Okay. Oh, I guess that's a faction? Ooh, cool. From like a mine or something. Nice, a little variety here. No! Hold on. I like that little skull thing. That's really cool. Yeah, dude, it's such a juxtaposition, because this is, at its core, it's excellent. Like, I'm not... Oh, look, it's the Bethesda logo. At its core, this is really, really good. Like, the fact that it's, like, mostly... Oh, what? That's amazing! At its core, this is truly excellent. It's just the level... I'm sorry, not the level design. The enemy variety really sucks. And they're cool enemies, it just... It feels like they designed all these extravagant levels and they just threw enemies in them. That's what it feels like. And you could break shit. Like, you could stand from far away and snipe enemies and stuff and, like, bottleneck all of them. That's so cool. Yeah, man. Oh, shit. I meant to do this. That is so cool. Pulls a book out and reads it. Knowledge. It did, but, like, this is what I was talking about. I'm gonna put my controller down. This is what I was talking about before you came in. If you go back and look at Doom technically, you could argue that enemy variety, and I'm talking about the original Doom, right? So you're definitely a Warhammer nerd. I highly respect that. That is fucking cool. Like, I like the Necrons, or what are the cyborgs, zombie skeleton guys. That's all I know. Like, my cousin Kevin was huge into Warhammer for years. I think he still does games every now and then. Like, he's tournament good. Like, here in Connecticut, there's a place called Clockwork Comics, and he won a fuck ton of tournaments there. I actually watched him play a game once. It was fantastic, especially with how, like, they had this, like, 8-foot by 8-foot table with all this different terrain and, like, trees and shit you can move around. I love miniatures. Like, for instance, I'm a huge Destiny fan, so, like, you'll see here, like, I have a lot of Mega Blocks, but, like, this stuff here is awesome. This is a Titan, a Hunter, and a Warlock. Like, this is cool, and you can see just how small they are. Okay, see, so yeah. Like, I know nothing about Warhammer, with the exception of, like, knowing it exists and going into some, like, shops and always being blown away by it. I respect it. It's just, it's not my cup of tea. Oh, really? Oh, you're in Germany? Dude, that's so cool. That's what I love about streaming, is I always end up talking to people from all over the world. That's awesome. But going back to Doom, okay? Well, this is where, I talked about this again before you dove in, but you look at the original Doom, and you look at the enemy variety. There's not a lot. I mean, you have gunners, you have shotgunners. I believe the chain gunner was in Doom. You had the Hell Barons, and then you had the Cacodemons. You had Lost Souls. Pain Elementals weren't introduced until Doom 2. And then you had the Mastermind and the Cyber Demon. Not really a lot, but that's like what? I wasn't counting, so like maybe 12? Not even? But the way Doom was designed, the enemies and the stages worked hand in hand with each other. And difficulty, it does it here too, but Doom does it a little more subtly. It's like everything ramped up and stayed and ramped up. But the stages were designed with enemy placement in mind. So even though Doom, by today's standards, I mean, you could use GZDooM and stuff like that to really push the engine. But when you strip it back to its core, it's a corridor shooter that is well designed. Because when you look at, like, E1M1, the entryway, like, enemies are placed there in particular. So, like, yeah, you're mowing through them, but the stage is smaller. And then when you get to, like, far more extravagant stages, like Tower of Babel, which I think was Doom. But later stages, enemies worked hand in hand with the way stages were designed. It's a balance. With Warhammer Boltgun here, the stage design is phenomenal. I mean, the graphics are excellent. It's what they call a boomer shooter, I'm sure you know. Aesthetically, design-wise, art direction-wise, it's incredible. The enemy designs are actually pretty cool too. But the problem is it feels that they just threw enemies in. And you notice the samey elements a lot more than you would if you were, say, playing Doom. It feels really like stopgap, like really rough. And that's where I'm, like, having a hard time enjoying this. Like, you know when you're playing something and you keep questioning it and it feels more like a drag. That's when you know it's like, oh, I really like this and I hate doing this. I hate doing this. The only other game that I've ever streamed where I stopped playing was Control. That was awesome. For the Xbox, I have the deluxe edition on Xbox. Ray tracing and shit. It's a fantastic game, but it, like, glitched out and it was like, okay, I'm done. So Warhammer here, I absolutely love it. Like, again, I'm not even a major Warhammer fan, and I am truly enjoying this. But it's the lack of variety stings me. Let's have him idle here. I taunt. I don't want to hit a button again. Except for the, I keep doing that! B! I'm gonna stop now. Alright. So now you as a Warhammer fan, what's your honest opinion on it? Because obviously you know far more than I do. I just know, like, one class, and I recognize characters from it. Like, what's... Oh, I can't even hit the B button. I'm gonna just put the fucking controller down. Like, what's your honest take on it? I'm a controller guy, by the way. Like, I'm sure when you're playing through this, you recognize locations from the lore, and you recognize enemies, and you're like, oh, this weapon does this, and it was in this faction, and blah, 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 like... And I could tell. That's one thing I could easily tell. I mean, dude, this is so cool. I could easily tell that. You could see the passion. Like, I don't know if you're familiar with the Friday the 13th game or not, but, dude, like... like... Friday the 13th, like, now I'm in your position with Friday the 13th because I'm a fan of the films. I grew up with them, and playing the game feels like you're playing one of the films. Well, they're movies. This is so cool. Get like a cup of tea. So is our character male or female? I can't tell. Sounds like Keitel from Destiny. I could watch this all day. This is awesome. Space Marines are... Oh, so we're playing a Space Marine. Interesting. Okay. Okay, cool. Because if you're familiar with Destiny, there's a character Keitel, which is the Cabal Empress. So essentially you had Callus and then like Gaul. They were like figureheads in Cabal, of the Cabal. So here this character sounds like a female, but okay, good to know. Female equivalent to the Sisters of Battle. Oh, okay. How long have you been into the whole Warhammer thing? Oh shit. Purge!
I'll smash them to pieces.
2.5 years at this point. Nice, man. And that's, I mean, Warhammer's been around a couple of decades at this point, right? Even though, like, tabletop stuff isn't my cup of tea, like, I always appreciated, like, miniatures and just how, you know, you get really talented people who do fantastic paint stuff. I love miniatures in that regard, man. So, in that respect, it's incredible. It's just not my cup of tea. Is there a specific faction that you play as?
Slice the enemies of the Emperor.
Space Marines. Okay, so essentially the ironclad dude here. Okay, cool. Chaos Terminator. Yeah, the one thing I really appreciate is just the obscene level of blood and violence. Ceramite, the armor is made of ceramite. So that's, okay, so obviously, is that a metal or something? Wow! So wait a minute, okay, so I'm glad you're here. So what is, When you armor, like it's called contempt. What's up with that? I think of Liar Liar with Jim Carrey. He's like, I hold myself in contempt. Contempt. It's made of ceramite. Interesting. Oh shit. In the tabletop, Armor of Contempt is a special stratagem. Uses. Oh, dude, that's so cool. Like, all this shit's flying over my head. That's incredible. I'm so glad you stopped in, because now I get context to this. That's really cool. What about, like, our mission handler? Like, what's up with that character? Is that, like, an important character throughout, or is it just a character for the game, or, like... Yeah, dude, I'm like Doom guy, shoot enemies and demons, but this here, there's a lot more layers to it. And again, I appreciate that. I don't know squat about it. You know what I mean? Interesting. So yeah, it's that character. Looks like Bane from. You know what I'm talking about. It's a character in the cutscenes who's like telling you what to do. The character in the cutscenes. It's like wearing a hood with the face mask, and it's telling you like go here, do this. You're taking this guy. Yeah, the Inquisitor. That's right. The Inquisitor. Yeah. Getting a crash course in Warhammer today. Hell yes, I love it. I would assume that's an important character to lore and all that stuff.
None can stand against our hatred.
We're so angry. Like, bro, you need to relax. The enemy ever tried to relax? The paradox. Damn, dude, we're just getting littered with, like, armor and shit here. Is one of the most powerful and militant faction within the Imperium. Oh. Cool, man. Interesting. Okay. Alright, so now I hope I'm not putting you on the spot too much. I'm naturally inquisitive with this stuff. They are also giant, redacted by order. Love it, man. Hell yeah. That's amazing. So one thing I gotta ask, okay? There's like about 8 different enemies that we keep shooting, right? Like one of the guys I recognize are like they got the big shoulders with the yellow armor with the flag on their back. I've seen that in art before. But like all of the cannon fodder enemies, like pretty much all the enemies that you're shooting, those are like, it's all lore equivalent and stuff, right? Like, I would assume, like, the weaker enemies and stuff like that are the ones that you're constantly shooting. Because tougher enemies are, like, Space Marines and stuff like that, or, like, Wizards, or whatever the names on the life bar say. Like, I would assume it's all pulled from appropriate lore? Right? Because I'm assuming, like, when you went through this, you started recognizing. Oh, cultists or minor daemons. Oh, okay. Okay. Interesting. And, like, I'm assuming, like, that's a faction flag right there. Okay, okay. Interesting. Just some flag. Okay, okay. Yeah, and what I really appreciate about this is that, like, it's a modern game, but retro. And I really, like, one of the main hooks of my channel is it's a retro channel. It's varietal, but it's mostly based in retro. And having a modern game that feels like, you know, Doom is just fucking awesome. Forces of Chaos. One with the 8-pointed star. Okay. I'll keep my eye out for that one. Oh, that's right. We were going this way. Nice. Need a sponge. Feel bad for the poor soul who has to go through here and mop all this up. And this guy's cool, too. Little flaming skull thing. Like, this guy is neat. I like this guy. I like how it's just, like, literally 3 sprints. Servo Skull. So is that, it's kind of like Destiny, right? Like Destiny, you have your Ghost, and like in Halo, we had 343 Guilty Spark. Interesting. So, like Servo Skulls, like is that kind of like your AI sentient friend or something like that? Damn. Oh, cool. We're at the end of the stage. Nice. Oh, X. There's now artificial intelligence in Warhammer 40k universe, so they take actual brains and... Whoa, dude! Hold on 1 second. Maglev freight rails connect Imperium's outposts in this area. Make use of them to find a vault entrance. You must move quickly. Chaos forces are already searching the back. Vortex grenade tears a hole between real space and the warp. Beware of its devastating power. That's fucking metal, dude. That is awesome. Like, I love more, like, darker sci-fi. Like, I was born in the early 80s. I know, I look like I'm in my early 30s, but I'm actually 42. But I grew up idolizing the likes of RoboCop, the Terminator, Predator, Aliens, Tim Burton's Batman, Batman the Animated Series. Like, I always liked the darker, violence, but with a lot of substance behind it. Like, if you look at RoboCop on the surface, like, and I'm sure you're familiar with RoboCop, like, it's like, oh, it's a cyborg, like, just shooting criminals. Nah, dude, that's a story of, like, reclaiming your humanity and retribution while being wrapped up in a satire. Like, dude, like, you watch films from the 80s, not all of them have aged well, but RoboCop, like, there's a few blemishes here and there, but it's like 90% viable as far as, like, its style goes today. I always loved darker stuff. And especially, like, you know, they take actual brains and reprogram them as computers. That is fucking cool. That is fucking awesome. That's really cool. Like, that's right up my alley. There have been, like, novels and stuff, too, from what I understand, right? Like, I mean, I'm assuming fan fiction is through the roof, but there's a bunch of, like, series of books and all that stuff, right? Spinners! Like a staggering amount of Warhammer knowledge, I could tell you about the armor mark your marine is equipped with in detail. Dude, that's cool. So cool. That is fucking awesome. Like, dude, I could do the same thing, right? Like with RoboCop and like Terminator 2, like behind the scenes stuff for the movies. I love shit like that. Like, I like trivia. Like that's so cool. That's so cool. I gotta ask, and like, first of all, like, all of your miniatures, do you like paint them and customize them and everything like that? Like, and I always appreciated people who could do that. Like, again, my cousin Kevin, he showed me some of the work he's done, and it's fucking incredible. And what blows my mind about it is that, yes, there are model kits across the board, and you can follow, like, regulation, if you want to call it that. So, like, you know, our warrior here, like, you know, the blue armor. But you could put your own spin on it. So even though you're taking something from Warhammer, you're making it your own. And that is why I love, like, modding games. Like Breath of the Wild using the Wii U emulator on PC. It's called Simu. I'm not sure if you're familiar with emulation or not. Or even emulating Tears of the Kingdom on the Yuzu Switch emulator. There are, like, communities out there who do fantastic work that's all custom, that make the game your own. Because there's, like, thousands of mods, but you go in there and you cherry pick what appeals to you. And even though it's kind of a different paradigm, I mean, you know, digital video gaming versus, like, little models you could paint, the ideology is the same, because you're taking something that exists, but you're catering it to how you want it, and therefore you're making that thing your own. And that's why I always loved and highly appreciate and really respect, like, you know, the craftsmen of, or just your average person, just, you know, a big fan. I don't mean that in a negative connotation, but, you know, just like somebody who is passionate about Gundam or Warhammer or just model cars, just seeing the work that people put into it and creating something. I love that stuff, man. See, there you go. So again, you have like lore and you have what's established, but you take it and make it your own and you run with it. That's cool, man. And that's what really excites me about, you know, tabletop games or model painting or even like Gunpla, like Gundam model kits and all that stuff, dude. Like conventions and just seeing that passion, you know, like that's the world to me. I love shit like well, that I don't mean that, but I really love stuff like that. That is so cool. Like even though it's not like, you know, miniatures, like I have a massive like Destiny collection and a massive Halo figure collection. I think I have at least like between Halo 3 action figures, Halo ODST action figures, Halo Reach action figures. I'll read that in a second. And just all the stuff that McFarlane offered. Like, I think I have at least about like 80 figures. Like, I have all the Noble Six, Carter, Cat, June, etc. I have all the Master Chief armor permutations. I have all the ODST characters. I'm staring at it right now. I have the Warthog with 2 variants of Master Chief on it. I have the Mongoose, which was a little quad vehicle you'd ride around on in a game. It's awesome because, you know, I'll mostly remember Halo as a video game, but you have something like physical that can quantify it. Like this is Zer from Destiny, right? Like this is awesome because yeah, Destiny is live service and it's something we log into, but like I have like a little figure here. Oh, dude, ODST. Like I was streaming all the Halo games via the Master Chief collection, and the moment to moment storytelling, the noir style storytelling, like the sleuthing style of storytelling that ODST presents to us is just incredible. Because, you know, you look at Halo, like, it's a really good story, even by today's standards, holy fuck. The world building in it is fantastic, and the basic story that it tells is really good. And then you look at Halo 2, I hated Halo 2, but I love the world building that Bungie established. And then Halo 3 was like more fun factor. It didn't really have a good story, but it wrapped everything up. But then ODST introduced the human elements and the repercussions. And then Reach is like Bungie's like secret sauce. Reach took the human element that was presented to us in ODST, but it applied it to the Spartan program. Now again, you're playing Halo, you're Master Chief. Like your only repercussion is like dying and you suddenly restart. And then you save the day and you work the Covenant threat, right? It's all very simplistic. There's not a lot of repercussion there. But when you get deeper into it, you get into ODST and Reach, like there are serious repercussions to your actions. Halo didn't have that. Halo 2 didn't have that. It had belief structure. Halo 3 absolutely not. But Halo ODST and Halo Reach truly elevated storytelling to another. And again, to have like action figures. I mean, dude, hold on a second. I have this beside my desk. Such a nerd. I'm such a nerd. But like this here, man, this is the McFarlane Halo 1 figure. Like this is iconic here. They did a really good job sculpting this. Some of his scale, like his scaling is a little off. Like his chest is a little bigger. His arms should be slightly bigger. Like he just needs to be slightly beefier. But this here encapsulates the original art perfectly. And I look at this and I think of all my memories of Halo. I have all like Destiny and Halo stuff. So even though I'm not remotely into Warhammer, you could see what I mean by when I say I highly respect and admire and love like miniatures like it. And dude, trying to beat Halo 2 on Legendary was just I hated Halo. I loved playing it, I just hated it. And trying to beat it on Legendary with those jackal snipers, fuck dude. Fuck that. I got to like the last couple of stages and I'm like, I can't. Because you had to cheat your way through it. At least in Halo, like you could strategize and just keep trying till you win. Halo 2 was stacked against you. It was ridiculously cheap. There's been a lot of like YouTubers like the Actman and a bunch of other personalities that zone in on that subject and really like break it down. And I'm like, yep. Halo 2 was not fun on Legendary. It was fun, like, what was it? Through the Master Chief Collection, I put the skull on where you could fly around and float in the air, and unlimited ammo. That was fun, because you could just blast through the game. And reading your previous comment there, how the character feels tanky, I love how heavy we... Like, seriously. Like, and I love how when we sprint, we actually feel the footsteps through the rumble in the controller. Like, that is just fucking awesome. It's just so meaty and heavy and just... You're turning enemies into a stew. It's just so cool. Yeah, this is amazing. Again, man, design, like art direction in this is incredible. Like, this looks fucking awesome. This reminds me of Dust. God, that's a deep fucking cut. Dust and Dust 2 in Team Fortress? Yep. Medical artifact. Advocate use. Got a sniper rifle here, seriously.
I'll tear you limb from limb.
Why is he so angry? Dude, God, the level of violence in this is incredible. And it's safe to say that the devs certainly admired, like, Brutal Doom. Holy fuck, dude. Brutal Doom is crazy. Doom with voxels is better. As a mod, of course. And the way I originally found out about this is there's a fantastic reviewer on YouTube. I'm sure you heard of him. G-Man Lives. He's like Sonny Jim. He's like this fucking... I would love to just like share a pint with him. This Australian dude. And he was reviewing this and I was like, holy fuck, this looks awesome. And he said the same thing. He goes, it's fun. It's incredible. It's well designed. It's just the enemy variety sucks. But he's like, dude, like, you're going to enjoy this if you can get past the enemy thing. And I truly am. It's like somebody who knows jack about Warhammer, like, this is really good. It's just as gory. The bolter is an automated mini self-propelled rocket grenade launcher. So the way you typed it out, it's a mini self-propelled... It's like you shoot yourself and you are the rocket. So the, is there a name for the chain sword? It's a chainsaw sword or something? You just fucking bash enemies and turn them into a mist? So lots of explosion, lots of blood, gore, and violence. Oh, oh, really? Seriously? What? Okay, that's metal. Yeah, dude, this is fucking metal. The plasma gun's pretty cool, too. It's really heavy hitting. Conjugating... What is it? Chainsword. Ooh, sweet. I'm so glad you stopped by, dude. Like, I was seriously close to throwing in a towel, but you have actually swayed my opinion. Thank you, man. And again, I love nerding out over stuff like this. I love chatting with everybody. That's one thing I absolutely love about what I do. Whoa, whoa! And ooh, like an axe? Is it like a chain axe or is it just like a big old fucking axe? So, answer that, and then I gotta ask, because with the lore and the world building and the style, it's equally dark and like it has this mystique to it. Did you play Elden Ring? I have to ask, because there's a lot of really cool weapons. in Elden Ring that like I immediately thought of when you mentioned a giant axe. I thought of Elden Ring instantly. Dude, Elden Ring was on another level. Like, holy fuck. An oversized version, even for Space Marine standards, is called an eviscerator? Dude. All right, you're definitely piquing my interest here. Like, I'm getting all giddy just thinking about all this really cool. Let's see here. Holy shit! Dude, I did not... Oh, man, Elden Ring, like, it's an acquired taste, because FromSoft, you know, they do, like, Dark Souls and Sekiro. Oh, dude, Sekiro. But before us going on with that sentiment, it's just, they're very, like, gothic and dark and brooding by nature with a lot of excellent lore and a lot of fantastic world building. But, dude, like, a lot of the weapons, even in, like, Bloodborne, like, a lot of it is just really metal. Like, there's a lot of just really cool things. So us talking about this reminded me. But, dude, the first edition of the Warhammer Rulebook was published in September of 1987. That is the same year that RoboCop came out. I think it's safe to say that, yes, fucking incredible. Wow. Lightning Claws? I would assume that that's pretty badass as well. Yes, Lightning Claws. Hello, people! But I will say, like, the light RPG elements here, like your Boltgun at Strength 4, Shotgun Strength 3, Plasma Gun, Strength 7, like, it has that super light RPG element, so you can see that they were trying to lean into... Ooh. They were trying to lean heavy, or lean lightly into the whole RPG element. Because, I mean, this here, dude, you know, it's Warhammer shooter, so you're not going to have those deep, entrenched systems. Oh, really? Oh, really? Interesting. That's so cool. Interesting. So, with all of it, with us like talking about this, Boltgun strength, 4 AP, -1 damage, 1 assault too heavy. Interesting. So with nerding out on stats, I would assume that with each faction, I mean, I know there's more factions than just the Space Marines and a Necrons. Is it the Necrons? I think it's the Necrons. My cousin Kevin, like, leaned heavily into them. Hold on. Yes, dude, Necrons are awesome. I love Necrons. They're so cool. But I think it's safe to say that each faction, they have their, like, own unique strengths and weaknesses, and as a player, for somebody who knows absolutely nothing about Warhammer, you would go for what looks cool and appeals to you, but then you would learn that they have their own strengths and weaknesses, and then it's like rock, paper, scissors with other factions, right? Necrons, Orcs, Chaos Tyranids, flaw, yada yada. Flaw, yada yada. I like that. No. Actual faction, yada yada. It's Jerry Seinfeld's favorite faction in all of Warhammer. Has been paired to RC. Interesting. Oh, we don't want to go there. So with all the factions and all that stuff, they're just I need to do better punctuation. Oh, okay. So cute. But yeah, each faction I would assume has their own strengths and weaknesses, and that's how you strategize while you're doing your battles and all that stuff. With your, what is it? Do you guys use 10 or 20 sided dice? I think you use a pair of them or a trio, from what I remember. I watched my cousin play, like, maybe 3 games total. And it's all off of the dice roll. 6-sided. Okay. Oh, your standard 6-sided. Interesting. D20, bro. Yeah, I tried getting into it. It's just my brain isn't programmed to play those types of games. I'm more of like, this is kind of like my whole thing. Need as many as 40 of them? 40 different dice? Damn. Like, I'm right, like, depends on the faction. Oh, okay, okay. And I would think that that's like attack, defense, like probability. Oh, 40 the same D6. Okay. Oh, damn. Holy fuck. Okay. Jesus. It reminds me of when I first tried to stream Minecraft years ago. Like, once you understand it, it's pretty easy. But learning it, it's like, there's, like, I remember I was, like, walking around, and someone's like, use this, go here, do that. Get water, go there, pour the water on this, take that item, and then craft that with this to get that, and use this on that. And I'm like, stop! Stop! I need to absorb all of this. And at first, it was a lot to absorb, but once you understand its systems, it's actually not that bad. So it's just that initial learning curve, I would think, is I mean, you've been doing it for 2 years, so you know. Damn, dude. So does it work like, I gotta ask, like with Dungeons and Dragons, so essentially, like, instead of having a scenario, you have the game master. So, like, does it follow the same rules where you're like, okay, we have this faction versus that faction, but this is what's going down in this game, and, like, you gotta work with that or something? Like, you see what I'm trying to say? Like, I'm not just talking out of my ass, am I? Hey, Asio, I'm shooting you, man. Okay, learn stuff in the books not included. Interesting. Ah, okay, cool. So, to me, it's like, they took what made Dungeons and Dragons awesome, and they just turned it into, like, metal as fuck miniatures with all that stuff, with conditions and whatnot. Yeah, dude, like, I remember distinctly, Clockwork Comics here in Orange, Connecticut. I'm a New Englander. Like, seeing this, like, I think it was more like a 6-foot by 6-foot table, but, like, from my mind's eye, like, if you're facing it, right, you're facing it was a perfect square. It was like 6 feet, again, 6 feet by 6 feet. Like, the back left-hand corner had, like, a little hill, and then it declined into, like, a lake, and then you had, like, a forest, and then, like, open rocky terrain on the right side of the map. And it was all, like, fabricated by hand. Like, Dean, I forget the name of the other owner, but Dean was, like, we would just talk nonstop about tons of stuff. Comics, action figures. Like, I would just hang out there for hours and just bullshit with him. It was really cool. Really? I'm gonna look that up right now. But just knowing that, like, people crafted that for play, and then, like, you could, like, modify it. So, like, you move the trees around, or, like, whatever, like, rotate the table. Like, you know, Kevin starts on this side, and whomever he was playing with started on the other. Like, I was just like, whoa. And I got into Hero Clicks for a while. I'm sure you're familiar with that. It's like, I had all the comic book characters. I had a bunch of, like, comic book characters, and then I still have all of my Halo. Same principle. Hell. Ooh. Holy shit. 2.5 hours? Hold on. Dude. I have that saved to my phone. I'm gonna check that out. Yeah, I mean, dude, like, I said this yesterday, like, I have no experience with Warhammer whatsoever. So like this is my first foray into it, and my initial impression was like, this is until the enemy variety again. That's the only complaint I have about this is the enemy variety. But this is really cool. And for somebody to know absolutely nothing about something that I'm aware of and to be surprised by it, it's pretty special. I love being like delighted by it. You know what I mean? Ooh. Hold on a second here. Warhammer. Like, again, dude, I'm so glad you stopped on by because I wouldn't have thought to look up any of this stuff. Holy shit. Dude. Holy crap. Article concerns Titan combat walkers for the Grey Knight's homeworld. See Titan move. Emperor. Okay. Hold on. Holy shit. I've seen these before. Imperator class Titan is the largest and most powerful variant of Emperor grade battle Titan ever deployed by the Titan legions of the Adeptus Mechanicus. It's literally a walking fortress and is armed with much more firepower than the next battle Titan in size, smaller Warlord class Titan. Holy shit! Dude, I've seen this before. So the one I'm looking at, I'll actually just put it up on this. I'll show you what I have on my phone. I've actually seen this before. Because again, you know, I would always, like, for 1 year for Christmas, I bought Kevin a set of Necrons. And as I was browsing, this again was at Clockwork. He had, like, they had it was a dizzying array, a smattering of stuff. And I was like, dude, that's cool. And I remember seeing that. But yeah, dude, I was instantly drawn to, jeez, it's not even big one. It's like, if you're familiar with Transformers, it's like Unicron, the Planet Eater Transformer that turned Megatron into Galvatron. But yeah, dude, it was a dizzying array of stuff, but I was just always fascinated by it. And I thought it was really cool how they came unpainted, so again, you could put your own spin on it. I tried getting into it, I'm like, nah, I'm just gonna buy Kevin some stuff, and he painted them right away. But I saw that that Titan as a figure. Like, you know, they have the different size boxes and stuff, and I saw that. I was like, damn, dude. Guys, I'm like, shit, are they cowering in fear or something? What's going on? So, going to the gaming side of this for a second. And this came out, I think, earlier this year, or really, like, December of last year, but there's a more modernized FPS take on this, and it's a multiplayer shooter. I heard that was really good. Also interesting is a Hearsay trailer. I'll look that one up too. I think that came up in this. Now my YouTube feed is going to turn to Warhammer, and I'm fine with that. Horus. And now, is that based off of Darktide? Okay, that's it. Yeah. I mean, dude, I'm all about retro. So this year, I was like, this is fucking awesome. Thanks, Sonny Jim, aka G-Man Lives. This is the second game I've streamed because of him. The other one was Urban Chaos Riot Response on the Red Door. Urban Chaos Riot Response for PS2. Okay, of course, yoursself. I'm gonna keep these for after the stream. Sure they're bookmarked properly. Yeah, it's a live service thing. I'm like, the only live service game I love is Destiny, but I've been playing that since it first came out. Like between D1 and D2, and all of the content for it, like it's the most consistent thing I've ever played. I mean, you know, I kind of dip in and out of it, so I'm like casually hardcore, but I love my Destiny. But is you say Horus? Hold on, let me Make sure I find it. Or no. Horus Heresy or Hearsay. Is that based off of Egyptian gods, Horus? I think Horus, I forget what Horus was, because I know Anubis is my favorite. That's the god of the dead. But Horus, I think, was the one who brought you to the afterlife to meet Anubis. Yeah, Horus is one of the Egyptian gods. Okay, cool. That's interesting. Yeah, actually, I have some art, like, inspirational art beside me here. My man Vic used to do, like, oil paintings. Like, he just, like, let colors bleed around, and it turned into some fantastic stuff. I have two of the ones he did. My man Will drew me Gray Fox from Metal Gear Solid, which is, like, one of my favorite characters of all time. And then we went to Comic-Con in New York, I think, 2020 or 2019, and there was an art vendor who was selling these custom prints or custom designs and prints of Egyptian gods, and I have Anubis. So cool. I loved Assassin's Creed Origins because one of the outfits was Anubis, and it was fucking incredible. Blue K! Yeah, dude, this is so cool. It's dust! But Warhammerized. It sucks that they strip our weapons away, though, man. I don't like it. Jesus. I like that radius on the grenades there. That's really cool. Turn them into some stew. Sorry, I forgot my ladle. I am kind of full. Oh, no, we're good. We're good. Hey, got him. Okay. And this is on normal. I'm glad I put it on normal. Shit. Shit, there's two of them? I am hurting right now. Yeah, I have 29 health. That's not good. Shit. Ah, no! Wait a minute. Okay, hold on. Yeah, I'm loading the autosave here. There we go. Much better. Wait a minute. I think I just... Fuck! I gotta do all that again. Fuck! Man! That's alright. you to go through in full. Like shooting fish in a bucket. And I'm all for, again, dude, I am all for good storytelling. Like, I've always found myself naturally interested and gravitating towards, like, excellent storytelling. Like, a majority of my favorite films of all time are just really good stories. Like, I'm not sure if you're familiar with Twisted Metal series, but especially Twisted Metal 2. Dude, the endings for that game are incredible. And it's like, it's a silly, like, Saturday morning cartoon style of a game, but it actually has some very fascinating characters that have some really, really good endings. They're all really good stories. There are a lot that are better than a few. Like, there's a few endings which are like, yeah, they're okay, but at the end of the day, they're all very well written. Like, it's all good stuff. Like, I cannot recommend it enough. The whole thing is, like, be careful what you wish for, right? Okay, so now we know what to expect. Yeah, I would love to have like a coffee and a sit down with the devs of this, just to like pick their brains on like how they went about designing stuff and like, you know, like translating, porting, whatever, everything into a first-person shooter game. You know what I mean? I love stuff like that. I love seeing how things are made. That's one thing I always appreciate, and it goes back to, you know, loving seeing and loving how people, like, you know, paint their miniatures and just put their own spin on it. I've always loved stuff like that. Oh. They're reloaded. Okay, and we're good to go. I gotta remember to use grenades more often, because they're really fucking potent. That was close. Whoa, 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 whoa. Damn it! I don't like save scumming much, but That's gonna be necessary for this. Oh shit. There we go. Ah, cool! Dude, the level designs are awesome. This is really cool. I don't want to go there yet. I'm afraid I'm going to miss something down here. Whoa, 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 whoa! Told ya. Ah, here we go. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I want to open that, make sure I'm not missing anything. Thank God there are no death pits here, man. That would have sucked. Ah, that's... okay. Alright. So we gotta go up. So what I'm gonna do is, once we hit the top here, I'm going to relieve myself. I've been holding it for too long. I am going to save it. Alright. I will be back in just a moment. Please excuse me. More like, use the bathroom in the name of relief. Alright, once we wrap the stage, we'll call it a day. Okay, now I gotta see something here. We're gonna science this. Yep, we can't do it. I just had to be sure. Oh, come on, really? Damn, he followed me in here? You know, it makes sense that the guys who are behind us made this game retro because, you know, Doom, you're a space marine, right? So they're just like, oh, you're a Warhammer space marine instead of the Doom guy. There you go. Case closed. Let's make this game. Ooh. Love it. Ah, shit, shit. Why can't I jump? Oh, fuck. Alright, hold on. We're gonna do this again. My bad. I gotta appropriately save. I didn't do that. We can't activate that. It's a lie. It's awesome they follow you all the way down. Whoa. Oh shit, I see what happened there! Okay, we're good. Lucky. There we go. Gotcha! Okay, now we save. Much better. Oh shit, he's coming back. That was really close. This one's much faster. Okay, I was worried. Okay, thank God. We have health now. Good. And take a look up. Don't want to be crushed! Almost was. God damn it. God damn it! Hold on a second. Oh! Haha, I see. Okay, much better. I'm glad I went that secret way there. Nice. Dude, holy shit! Difficulty spike, god damn! Wrong button. High-pitched screaming. Ultramarines chapter at their peak as a legion, and there are 250,000 men strong during the Great Crusade. So this takes place during a specific time period. Interesting. No, I don't want to do that. I'm trying to do this in a particular way. Okay, think fast. Yeah, dude, this is pretty fucking crazy. Okay, a little bit of breathing room. Good. Oh, real? Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, baby. Does it involve like when they dash at you, you dash at them? Because again, I'm playing this like Doom, so I know there's the dash attack and then there's the melee attack. But absolutely. Like, what do you recommend? Oh, okay. Damn, I killed her. Interesting. Yeah, because I was like, fuck, those guys keep resurrecting. Interesting. Yeah, man, there's this is, now that you're here to, like, explain a bit about your experience with it, a few tips here and there, but more importantly, the lore. It's making this far more enjoyable. Can't resurrect red stains on the wall. Nice. Oh shit, I didn't even realize this thing was here. Screamer of Zinch. Like giant manta rays. Okay, hold on a second. Nope. No! And of course, the longer you charge it, the more damage you do. One of the 4 chaos gods. Zinch? Sounds like the Tia-san, Zinch. I'll have this ready for you in a Zinch. Sounds German. I just... Whoa! Hey, none of that, none of that, none of that. None of that. I'm doing this for science and science alone. Oh, interesting. Yeah, we can't. Okay. Siege. Alright, we're gonna science this a few times here. I want to see... I want to see what's over here. Okay, so these are just enemy platforms. Alright, I just wanted to confirm it. Fuck! Oh, we go back. I see. Whoop. Ah! Hey, lordy, lordy, what's up, man? Tapping the chainsaw button, you maroon will keep ripping it. So you can charge it and then flail it. Okay, good to know. Stop appearing. Route is down, descend. Yeah, if you don't pay attention to your little brain computer, you might miss out on some stuff. Memory banks and... Dude, this is a long-ass stage, man. Holy fuck. Yes, so quickly I refunded it. I did that in 2 hours, Lordy. And I was like, yeah, I've had enough of this tomfoolery. Interesting. Okay. I've heard a lot of really good things about Diablo as well, by the way, but it's not my cup of tea. I already do one live service thing. That's enough. Destiny. Okay. I have not fought this before. All right. Missing key. Okay. Are you dabbling in a Diablo there? Oh. Oh, it's a fast lift. Okay. We're here. What? Okay. Right. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yep. Yep. Finds the key. Mine key? So damn, dude! Meineke? I trust Meineke with my... I fucking hate that commercial, by the way. Oh, God. I love the pyro just because of that. But I don't remember what the medic sounded like. I just remember the heavy guy. He's like, ah, ah, ah. And of course, the pyro. Pyro's, I love the pyro. Pyro's awesome. Dude, this is a long fucking stage. God damn. Nice. Okay. Actually, I just realized our voice... If you guys have seen Galaxy Quest, it sounds like the bad guy. He's like, perhaps I'm not as stupid as I am ugly. That's such a great film, man. Yeah, Saris. That was the guy's name. Our Marine sounds like Saris. I could see Saris rocking out in the Warhammer world, dude. He was a fucking awesome design, man. Such a great film. Like, they actually asked J.J. Abrams, like, what's the best Star Trek film? He's like, oh, Galaxy Quest, hands down. I'm like, yep, absolutely. Yeah, we're Saris. It makes sense now. Yeah. No! Dude, there's some, like, difficulty spikes here. Like, goddamn! Much better. Okay, I see now the plasma gun is having a little more context to it here. Yeah, man, Galaxy Quest is so good. And I love how it knows what it's doing, and it just rolls with it, you know? It doesn't take itself too seriously, but that's the point of the whole thing. I mean, dude, Tim Allen? Come on, man. And Alan Rickman, of all people? I hate that line. And then at the end, it's like, dude, no, that's pretty moving. Whoa, damn, dude! Ah! I gotta get better at that. For Emperor Kaito! Nice! The violence is so good! I want a steak. Like, I want a fucking steak right now. Just raw. Just go to the grocery store. Oh, I have full health. Duh. Just go to the grocery store and just give me a fucking raw slab of steak. I'm gonna eat it. Ah! Interesting. I see where we are now. Cool. Oh, wait a minute! Yeah, dude, the way we feel, God. We're like a giant lead paperweight, and it's incredible. Gonna pick your friend up with a sponge. I'm looking for that little room over there. I grab thoughts, kinda. It's crazy to think that Alan Rickman's first role, film role, because he was big into theater, was Die Hard. That was his first legit role. That's crazy. I think we're stuck. Shit. No, wait. Oh, we can make it from here. Okay, okay. Flamers suck. Yeah, dude, this is a long fucking stage. Holy shit. Okay, that's what we... Okay, we gotta go here. Damn, dude, this goes and goes and goes. Not necessarily complaining, but fuck, this is taking a long time. Oh. Purge, god damn it. Were they just shooting each other? Interesting. Alright, I am saving it right here. Oh, no, you don't. Whoa, I almost walked into a grenade. I was like, what is that beep? Never mind. Where is that? That's what I'm trying to get up. Okay, I'm glad I found some enemies before this runs out. Okay, good. I was worried I was gonna lose that. Damn, dude, this stage was fucking long! Jesus! Tunnels beneath. The vault we're searching for is somewhere within these caves. They appear to have been formed by some kind of indigenous fauna. Stay vigilant and watch your step. Alright, everybody. First of all, I want to thank you for stopping by. Dear Loki. You certainly reinvigorated my interest in playing through this, because I was about to be like, alright, I'm done. But with us nerding out over Warhammer and you kind of schooling me a bit on the lore and some basic stuff, I'm going to keep going. Thank you so much. And thank you. Thank you for the follow, dude. I really appreciate it. You are a gentleman and a scholar. I will be back with more of this tomorrow, obviously. I'm not playing this off stream. I'm keeping this strictly to when I'm on Twitch. So we'll continue with this tomorrow with absolute certainty. So thank you so much for stopping by. It was great chatting with you. Indeed. Enjoy the rest of your Monday. No, Tuesday. God damn it. It's Tuesday. Yeah, enjoy the rest of your Tuesday. Lordy, have fun in Diablo, man. I'll catch you all tomorrow. Be safe. Stay warm and well fed. I'll catch you soon.